Mute. I'm gonna keep my video on for this one, but.
Are you on Google? Are you on gallery view?
Oh, that hair is gorgeous.
Are you on gallery view? Oh.
Like three of us.
Yeah, I'm okay. Never mind. Do I put my hat on?
Cheryl's seeing
Go full bore challenge.
Patrick's changing his hat, guys. He's in.
Oh,
Karen, thank you so much for your help today.
Oh, you're welcome. No problem.
My meter's going up already. West Coast is coming in hot.
Yes.
Okay, he's ready. Look, guys.
All right.
Hat change. Ready to go.
Nice.
Right on, right on.
Woo, there's Karen.
We got a lot of people on this call, it sounds like.
Tish, that was fantastic.
Oh, good. Okay,
That-
good.
That was so sweet.
He's
They were all
much-
so quiet at first.
I know, but then you could tell they really wanted to.
They were so excited.
Maybe this will be the rowdy
Hi,
group.
Chrissy. Yeah, they were all so, and it was like 7,000 to a room, Danica. It was hilarious.
Oh, I saw. I was just on blackout mode.
Ooh, I love that background.
Amy, look at your background.
Oh, you know, I got a little bored at work.
That is awesome.
Yeah, you want one?
I tried to do these things and it ends up looking like I have no hair. I don't know.
My kid's invisible. Back up.
Hey.
Back up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, she's gone. Come back. Oh. Get in here.
Ooh, look at all the people.
They're coming.
Just starting to pop. Whoa.
Oh.
We got a lot of people on this call. I can't imagine why. It's Dempsey
That is a lot of people.
Empty weekend.
Challenge.
Oh, this is not a good idea.
Connecting in.
Yeah. Put yourself on mute. No, we're chatting.
We got more coming in, huh?
Hi, Danica.
Who said hi? There's too many squares I can't see.
That sounded like Mindy. That sounded like
Mindy?
That was
It is.
Mindy.
Hi.
She's at square 1-4.
Hi, Amy.
Hi, Mindy.
Hi, Brad.
There's Brad.
Hi, everybody.
Wait, where's Shalomaya? Wave Shalomaya. I don't
Well,
see-
on my screen.
Oh, page 2.
Hi, Rod.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Hi,
there's
Karen.
Shalomaya.
Oh, there's my friend Gina. I see Gina.
Oh, it's like romper room.
Karen, can you put your
How's your knee?
Tish.
Who said that?
Tish.
Tish.
It's pretty good. We're a
Good.
week
I'll
out,
turn my-
so it's not
Okay.
bad.
All right.
I'm getting there. Had a rough couple days, but it's pretty good.
Okay.
It's going to be perfect for next year.
There you go.
we still coming in, Cheryl? This is like the command center right now.
Oh, there's Kathy. Pittman.
So I am at the center right now. Yeah, so I haven't been in the center really at all since March 13th when all of the crazy COVID happened. So it feels awesome to be in the center on Dempsey Challenge Week. We've got a few more folks coming in, so we'll wait before we get started. Look at all your beautiful faces. I wish I could air hug. Air hug.
Can I say something to Tish?
Oh, sure.
Hi. Hi. It was my sister that lives in Texas, and that would be okay. What happened?
Okay.
Okay.
I have a question. This is Debbie Hunter, and I don't see.
Are you trying to We're going to do some housekeeping rules here for a second because there's so many of us on a Zoom call. I mean, we're all used to Zoom at this point, but maybe not this many people on Zoom. So your mute button, if you're new to Zoom, is on your screen on the lower part of your screen. If you hit the mute button, that way we're not getting any background noise as people are talking. And then also, if we have a lot of stuff to go over, it's obviously Dempsey Challenge Week. Oh, hold on. I wanted to do this. Dempsey Challenge weekend. Yeah, that's right. And so we'll have a lot of information. We'll go over the schedule, we'll get questions answered, but because there's so many of us, if you have a question, put it in the chat and we'll try to get to it. And if we don't cover it, we will follow up with an email. We'll follow up with an email anyway, but just wanted to let you know that. I think we are popping all in. We good to go, Cheryl? I think so. Yeah, so no, we're no more people waiting in the waiting room. We have a lot of new team captains on this meeting. Welcome so much. For those of you who are, it's either your first meeting or if you haven't been back in a while, we have been consistently meeting since we told the world that we were going virtual way back in July. We have been meeting together every 2 weeks. I feel like I'm looking at these faces. Oh my God, why am I'm getting emotional. Whew, okay. We've been talking together and sharing stories and laughing and crying and just, you know, sharing and engaging together. And it has been absolutely amazing. And I am just so thrilled that you're all here and we're all together in this virtual world right now. So welcome, 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 welcome. And I know that we have a lot of people on the call because it is Dempsey Challenge weekend, of course. But I also know I have two special guests I want to introduce tonight. The first is Brad Berrigan from Amgen. There's Brad. Brad's right in the middle of my screen. I don't know where he is on yours.
Hi,
but
Brad.
Brad, why don't you say hi?
Hey, everybody. Good to be with you.
We'll hear more from Brad later, so welcome, Brad. And also our next guest of honor, some of you may know him as the one and only Patrick Dempsey. Oh, you can come off mute. Come off mute. He's going to want to hear it. He's going to hear you. Here he comes. He's connecting to audio.
Hello, Patrick.
Hi, Mindy.
Oh, he's connecting. I see it.
Hi, is it working now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Welcome.
Yay.
Hi.
All right.
Right on, here we go. Weekend begins.
Woohoo.
Yeah, it's exciting. At
Awesome.
least we have beautiful weather if we're outside
Oh,
and wherever you are. And we're doing the event. It's great to be here in Maine. The staff has done a fantastic job. Everybody getting this organized. It's surreal. It's wild, but this is life. Life is about adapting to change and making the best of it. There's a great quote that I was given many years ago. What is in the way is the way, and we have found a way, and we're all together in this. I wish I could give each and every one of you a big hug and kiss, but I can't thank you enough, and I hope you've had a good time up to this point in the process, in the fundraising, and we can't thank you enough for what you've done. And more importantly, I hope you're having fun and enjoying the process.
Looking forward to it.
Now I've got everybody up so I can see everybody, where everybody is.
There's a lot of them, Patrick.
There's a lot of, yes. There's, I think, Jonathan Anderson, is it? I see you, and I see someone in the back too. How are you? You have your mute on.
Hi, Patrick.
Hi there.
Hi,
Let me see if I can find everybody. I'll slip through. Who just spoke?
Lindsay.
Hey, there you are. How are you? Now I can see you.
How are you?
Lindsay loves you. She's like your #1 fan.
Well, thank you very
No,
much.
no,
We're
I am.
grateful for that.
Sorry.
Thank you for being a part of it. The dragon.
Orange dragon is here.
Hey there.
Patrick.
How's everybody? Let me see. I'll go through. Oh, there's so many people. My goodness.
Hi, Patrick.
Hello. Hello. Brad, I can see you. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm great. I'm so happy
Ready
to
for
be
a great weekend.
Yeah.
Hey,
it's
we
great.
have the away team representing 3 states up here. We have Florida, Maryland, and Maine.
Oh, right on.
All right.
Great.
Nice.
And people are out all over. And
That's
then
a,
Sizzle is at work. What are you doing there? I can see you in your mask.
I'm in the pediatric ER, and we're blowing up, so I'm gonna be in and out. But so
Okay, I mean, you're sure you're busy, but look, good.
awesome job, Lizzie. That is Dr. Lizzie Sizzle, our training Tuesday extraordinaire.
I love it. I'm sorry I'm interrupting dinner over there. The Daniels family is having dinner. I apologize. I would have liked to have had an invitation. What are you cooking? She's got to get back up. What are you having for dinner over there?
We did Gritty's takeout.
Oh,
Oh,
wonderful.
That's right. So tonight is community night. Tonight we celebrate the community. As everybody knows, the Dempsey Challenge is such a community event every year. So we're asking everybody, and it doesn't matter where you are in the world, do what you can to support your local community, especially right now. Go out into your community, carb load tonight, get ready for the weekend, order takeout at your favorite pizza place. Whatever you can do to support your community, go out and do it tonight. So we celebrate community night tonight. So I'm glad to hear somebody supporting Gritty's, because we all know what Gritty's is like on the weekend of challenge, and it is packed.
Yeah.
So awesome.
Hey, Pat, can I give a little shout out to, we just honored our College Cup winners, Bates College. And Patrick, I noticed some of the team captains are back on board.
They're back on it again, so it's good to see that's happening.
Everybody give it yoo-hoo for winning.
Fantastic.
Cup.
Awesome.
I want to say hi from Canada.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Actually,
There
that's great. Who do we have from other countries?
Oh my gosh, I love your eye makeup. Look at your eye makeup. It's fantastic.
thank you. Every day, every day.
And we were saying there are other countries here too, correct? Yes?
Who's here from outside of the state of Maine right now? Is there anybody on the call from outside of the state of Maine? Oh, we got all sorts of hands. Look at that.
Carmela, we know, is in San Francisco.
Wow, I've definitely never been on a Zoom call. This is amazing.
Originally
So-
from Michigan.
If,
Maybe have them sign into chat as to where they're from.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I'm going to go ahead and start with this agenda because we have a lot to cover, and I can't wait to show all of you what we've got planned. So if everybody could just mute real quick so we don't get feedback, we'll go through, and we'll have more time to talk for sure. Let me get through all of our to-dos. So quick fundraising update. I know we're all blown away with what we have accomplished thus far, given that the Dempsey Challenge is virtual this year. Just did a check, and we are nearly at $850,000 heading into the weekend. Outstanding. 100% of those fundraised dollars, as you know, go directly to programs and services for people managing the impact of cancer at the Dempsey Center. We cannot thank you enough. You are all the leaders that are leading the charge on your teams, leading the charge on fundraising, and keeping people motivated is not easy in this pandemic environment. You guys are absolutely stellar. Thank you. Thank you. Just some fun stats for you. Just the past 7 days. So just 7 days. Over $216 have been raised in 7 days. 16,000. Did I say $216? $216,000 raised in the past 7 days. 360 new participants in the past 7 days. Overall, we have nearly 2,700 registered Dempsey Challenge participants right now. We have 262 teams. all 50 states are represented for the Dempsey Challenge this year, and 43 countries. Absolutely astounding, absolutely phenomenal. And this is the Reimagine Challenge, you guys. Awesome. Give yourselves a round of applause. And so speaking of participation, let's talk Strava, shall we? As you all know, we have been having an amazing time all summer long, really, and certainly all throughout September. The last time I checked, we had over 118,000 participants globally in our Strava club. Our Strava challenge. And the Strava challenge would not be possible without the support of Amgen Oncology. And Brad, thank you so much for being here. I would love for you to talk a little bit about Strava and about our journey that we started, months ago together. Let's hear it. Let's hear from you, Brad.
Sure. First of all, thanks, Danica, and to everyone on the line, I just want to say, congratulations for choosing to be a part of this event, and thank you for your participation and for really rallying the troops for your respective families and colleagues and just within your community. Thank you so much. Your efforts certainly do not go unnoticed, and it's very humbling, to be a part of, this team helping to plan for the Dempsey Challenge this year and working with the Dempsey Center, but also to work with you all as team captains as we reimagine the challenge for this year. I think we all probably had some moments where we were really questioning how this was going to come together and what this virtual event might look like. But man, where we are heading into this weekend, I couldn't be more excited to see where we've come over the past several months and leading into this challenge. So it's certainly a little bit different of a challenge from years past. And actually last year was my first time being able to make it to Lewis and Auburn for the live event. And certainly while I'd like to be in the park with you guys and celebrating over the weekend, reimagining this challenge, for me personally, it's given me an opportunity to rally some folks in my greater Thousand Oaks, California area here, talk a little bit about the Dempsey Center and the shared mission and vision that Amgen Oncology has with the Dempsey Center and impacting patients and their families dealing with a cancer diagnosis. And these are the types of stories that I'm going to be telling this weekend as we're riding and running in our local community. I'm going to try to set the scene in terms of what I experienced last year and just, have a great time in my local community, as I'm sure we all will. So very happy to be back again this year as the presenting sponsor of the challenge. This is 12 years in a row that Amgen Oncology will be the presenting sponsor of the event. We did pivot and bring on some partners in Strava and Zwift for this year's challenge, and hopefully you guys are enjoying this Strava platform. I find it to be a great kind of accountability mechanism for myself to keep me honest and getting out there and staying active and being able to see what friends and colleagues and family members are doing just in terms of how they're staying active. And it's just a great way to challenge yourself and also, keep some accountability at the same time. And now we have this great community of folks within Strava that we can continue to stay engaged with throughout the year too. It doesn't just have to be a weekend thing throughout the year. We can stay connected really through the club. The challenge will end at the end of the month, but we do have the opportunity to stay together through the Dempsey Center Club and keep each other informed and also motivated as we continue to stay active for a great cause. So thanks for a few minutes. And like I said, couldn't be happier heading into this weekend and really looking forward to seeing where we net out with our goal of 1.5 million miles and $1.5 million raised. So Danica, I'll give it back to you.
Oh, awesome. And I couldn't agree more, Brad, about the Strava community. It's been awesome to really engage in there. It's kept myself, accountable for all of my workouts. And I just love watching so many of you sitting in this room and watching what you're doing, going out on your dog walks and Tish's chicken moo walks, and Brad, Brad, your awesome cycling, you know, your afternoon ride. And I'm like, oh, Brad rode 35 miles at lunch today. I guess I better go do my 3 miles tonight. So it's been really awesome. And just, again, thank you to Amgen Oncology, and working with the Amgen team has been amazing. So thank you. Thank you. Patrick, and you're off mute too. So if you ever want to just chime in, you go for it.
Well, yeah, I want to just say thanks. I mean, it all started many years ago at the Tour de California, where I was, you know, Catherine West was really turned me on to the Breakaway from Cancer initiative and what was going on. And you know, complementary medicine, I never really understood it until that moment. And to see this moment happening and the consistency that you've stayed with us, Amgen has stayed with us and made this possible is remarkable. To have that kind of relationship for such a long time. And it keeps improving. We start to look at what we can do, and we're growing and we're adapting, and there's a lot we can do, a lot we are doing, and that's really exciting to me. And to see the size of this community and the reach. So we've all been connected, we've all been affected by cancer, but now our network, our community is that much wider and larger of an impact because of the technology. And this is just the thing, is how do we use technology without losing our humanity and our heart? Use the technology in a way that keeps us connected emotionally. And that's a good way to do it. I mean, I wish I could hug each and every one of you. I mean, that's part of the joy of the challenge, is that, you know, closeness and that sense of community. And we're going to try to give you as much as that as possible through the technology, but at least we're having it. And it gives us something to you know, get up every morning, and you've got something to train for, you got something to think about. And certainly now with so much upheaval, so much energy happening that is disruptive, the more we can exercise, whether it be a bike ride or a walk, just to clear your head and to be out, it really is so healthy. And that's a good preventative. And I think that's what this is all about, is to remind us, to jumpstart us, to stay active. And if we stay active, we stay healthy psychologically and physically. And that was the whole intention behind this, and not just to have a banquet. And I can't believe that we have over 100,000 people participating. And that means there's more awareness to the mission, which is really to let people know that they're not alone in this fight, and that it takes a team. And yes, we do the traditional medicines, but we also do the alternative medicines in combination, and all of that hopefully adds value. And that's what our mission is, to spread that and to connect to other like-minded centers around the world. And now that we have people participating in, you know, 50 states and around the world, we can now start to network and connect each other, so that if someone calls or we know someone, we can direct them to get the help and support that they need. And we can rely on each other, and it's okay. The thing right now, it's really hard, I think, is to remember to remain vulnerable, open, but yet strong. And that's strength, right? To follow your heart, to lead with your heart, is a sign of strength. And vulnerability is a sign of strength, because it allows you to meet someone there and to enter into that. And I think when I go out now more than ever, and you come across someone who's angry or aggressive, I go, that person's scared because I'm scared from that energy. How can I dissipate that? And I think that's the same attitude that we have at the center. We're not there physically right now, but our services are up and running, and we can get to you virtually. I know it's not the same thing, but at least we can connect and keep each other's hearts open, and you feel safe and protected, hopefully. That's our mission. And you allow us to do that. The reason it's successful for so many years is because of the participants and the individual fundraising, the group fundraising, and the team effort. And I hope people are having a great time along the way. And also to remember the great souls that are no longer with us. But they are, we just can't see them. Their spirits are around us, they're protecting us, and we have our angels. And every now and then we'll get a glimpse of them, or we'll get a feel for them. And if we can remember that, they'll talk to us, I think, and they'll come to us in our memories. And I know my mom's with me this weekend, and all the people that we've lost this year, so many people this year we've lost unnecessarily. And I hope the people who are on the edge, who haven't been able to get their screenings, that they were get in there. Make sure you get in to see the doctor and have those physicals and things like that. But it's very moving to me, and I love nothing more. And I want to thank the staff, the team, the sponsors, Amgen for allowing us to be able to do this, and just all the great work that you're all doing, because we are doing this together, and I love that. There's nothing better than being with a great team. It inspires us, it builds us up, and it carries us across the line.
So true, Patrick. Thank you for all of that. And I love too what you said about using technology right now during this time to connect with others is so important. And I just think it's a perfect segue to talk about our virtual honor wall, because as we all know, when we're together in the park, you know, the walls of hope that we have within the park, and you have that moment and you can take that pen to the wall and you write down who is with you, who remains with you. And you have that moment in the park, and it's such a powerful moment, and not to have that is sad this year. But, you know, we have tried to pivot and think about how can we do that. And as a lot of you know, we do have a virtual honor wall. I want to take a look at it together right now, because this week especially, we've had an overwhelming amount of people go onto our virtual honor wall and write messages and post pictures. And I was up working late a couple of nights ago with the team, you know, trying to pull the event together. And I had to go put a link to the wall at one point, you know, in my work. And all of a sudden I looked and I saw that wall and I stopped. And it hit me in all the feels. And I said, this is why we do this. This is why we do the Dempsey Challenge. So I want to share that together. Let's take a look at that together. Can you all see my screen okay?
Yes. Okay,
great. So here's our virtual honor wall, obviously in memory of Amanda Dempsey, your mother, Patrick. And as we scroll through, you know, we see these amazing messages from all of you. There's probably a lot of people on this call that posted to the wall. We have some Amanda Dempsey Award nominees listed here. And I mean, just amazing, just amazing. And it's just still going, and it's still going. So if you haven't taken a look at the wall yet, please take a moment. There's a button right on our homepage that you can link right to this wall. And if you haven't posted yet, go for it, go post. And tell us why. Tell us what your why is, and why you're involved in the Dempsey Challenge, and why you're so passionate enough to start a team and fundraise together. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. And another thing I wanted to share, as you know, team captains, a couple of weeks ago, we started asking for your why. You know, we all have our own why, our own tie and connection to cancer and the impact of cancer. And I told you we were going to use it for the weekend of. So I would love to share this with you before we share it with the rest of the Dempsey Challenge community, and I guess the world at this point, right? So I'm going to go ahead and share again. Before, you'd think I'd be really good at Zoom by now. I want to make sure I've got the right video up here, and then I'll do a share. There we go. All right, here we go. Yeah, hold on. I wanted to.
Well, hi, Team Big Bird. I see Team Big Bird. Fran, Bob, how are you?
Okay, here we go. Patrick. All right. Can you hear it okay?
My why. Why do I do this?
I ride because I don't remember a time that I didn't know about cancer.
I do it in honor of my dad. He passed away from leukemia.
My grandmother, who lost her battle with cancer, and I will bring her with me on my Run Dempsey Challenge weekend.
So many people struggle with cancer, and the Dempsey Center Challenge's mission is to make life better.
Years ago, my family went through a cancer crisis, and with the help of the staff and volunteers, they helped navigate through the incredible journey.
A cancer journey is scary and sometimes lonely, but when we get together on Challenge Weekend and when you walk through the door at the Dempsey Center, you know you're not alone.
I will be walking because of my granddad, who died from liver cancer.
In memory of my father, who passed away in May of 2019 of leukemia.
My mom was the strongest person I have ever known, but she lost control late in her life, and that was as frustrating as fighting the cancer.
The type of work that's being done here and other like-minded centers around the country and around the world, it's what happens and what should happen as soon as you're diagnosed.
I am so proud that we have a Dempsey Center, that we're doing the work we're doing.
I ride for the Dempsey Center because I really care about my community.
It's not treatment from cancer, it's healing from treatment.
I ride for my friends and family whose lives have been impacted by cancer.
And I'll be biking in honor of those who have and will benefit from this incredible initiative.
If I can give back even just a little bit, doing a 5K run, that's a start.
Everybody's going to have their own personal reasons to participate. Find that reason and support the Dempsey Center, participate in the Dempsey Challenge.
I believe that we can all draw strength from each other and our communities.
No one should have to go through a cancer diagnosis or a journey alone.
Get out there, celebrate your body, and do it for someone else that might not be able to.
And that's why I do it. That's why I run.
That's why I do it.
Are you guys ready to run? Yeah!
Oh my gosh.
Love that. Nice.
Woo.
So great. Very inspiring.
Yeah. So it's amazing. And oh yeah. Wow. Okay. And I've seen that a couple times. Just gets you every time, doesn't it? I have to mention the last slide with Tish and the chickens. That's really for this special group right here, the team captains, because we have been talking about Tish's chicken moo walk that she does in Strava. And so we had to put that one in. That one's for you guys. That one's for our team captain meetings.
Tish, is that your team? The fact that you have the goose there not attacking people is an amazing thing in itself.
That's my team. And notice Princess went honk honk at the end.
And that video, our friends at Amgen, Danielle, who, oh God, she's so amazing to work with at Amgen. She helped put that video together, and I mean, how much do you love the honk honk? You gotta love it. So I just wanted to share that with you. And we're gonna be sharing that, all of your stories. It's your stories we're sharing with the world, and really, again, driving home the mission of the Dempsey Center and sharing what we do here. And also sharing your successes over the weekend, because we're gonna crush it this weekend. So speaking of the weekend, a little bit of business. I wanna make sure everybody knows the schedule. So tomorrow we start off strong. Go out, do your run, do your walk, or whatever you're choosing to do. I know a lot of you are doing other activities this year, which is also awesome. I know a lot of you are hiking or taking your dog for a walk. All will count towards Strava. So I do want to share some news with you, and I don't think it's out yet. So again, another little inside information. So as you know, our goal through September was to move 1.5 million miles for the month of September. And as you know, we also have 118,000 participants in the Strava challenge. So as of September 15th, we got an update from Strava. Does anybody want to try to take a guess at how many miles we've moved? Like as of September 15th, that was a couple weeks ago. Any guesses? We're trying to move 1.5 million. 2 million, I see 2. I see 5 million.
5 million.
I see 5 million. All right, you ready? So as of September 15th, we've moved over 10 million miles.
Wow. That is amazing.
Amazing.
Is that some sort of record? Is that a record for Strava?
I don't know. And that's we still have all weekend, all through the 30th. So we're going to do something. We're going to, you know, what the heck at this point, we are resetting those miles. We are going to reset the miles, and we are going to try to move 1.5 million over Dempsey Challenge weekend. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Right on. Great.
Awesome.
We got it. We got it.
Absolutely, we've got it. We absolutely have it. So I was stunned totally stunned. So super exciting. So tomorrow, for all of you to know and let your teams know, there's going to be a lot of live streams, a lot of information we're going to be putting out and sharing as part of the virtual event. You can always go to dempseychallenge.org. Everything will also be housed there, but you can also watch on our Facebook page, the Dempsey Center Facebook page. And there'll be several other channels that will be sharing. I know Amgen's channels will be sharing, and other multiple channels you can find it, but you can always find it at dempseychallenge.org. So starting at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, we're going to be releasing a welcome video and get you pumped up for the Reimagine Challenge before you head out. Don't forget, you have a digital bib that you can download, print it off, wear it proudly. Go do that. You want to make sure you're using social media throughout the day. That's how we can all connect together. Use the hashtag Reimagine the Challenge. And if you're newer to hashtags, once you do that hashtag and you click on it, everybody who posted under that hashtag will show up in the same place. So we'll really be able to connect that way. That's why it's important to use that hashtag on social media. And then tomorrow is a big event for us. We are super excited to do the Zwift event. That is going to be broadcasted live at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Well, actually, I don't know if we're standard or daylight, so I'm just going to say Eastern Time. So 2 o'clock Eastern Time. You can watch, if you're not a Zwifter, but you want to be part of it, all you got to do is just log on. You can go right. If you want to interact with us, I suggest going to our Facebook page, the Dempsey Center Facebook page. We'll be putting it out live there. Patrick will be riding, and we are going to be attempting to break the record for the largest virtual group ride ever. So you will not want to miss it. We're super excited. Patrick, are you ready? Are your legs ready for that ride tomorrow?
I don't know, but I'm going to roll and enjoy it and talk to people along the way. So I think we only have 55 minutes. It's a great workout. I've been doing it this week. There was a program where you're running through the Champs-Elysees, and it's a great program where you're actually communicating to people all over the world, and they can talk to you. And it's been really fun. I've learned a lot through this process. And you want the technical support along the way. We have enough people there to help people get on and get comfortable with it, which is good. And it's just a great way for us to get out, roll for an hour together. The racier people, if they want to go, we've got some incentives along the way that we'll announce tomorrow that will incentivize the racers. But it's more important just for us to ride as a community, take your own pace. I'm just going to roll along and enjoy talking with people and seeing people. We have some people that are going to be at the center, which is going to be fun. I see Dennis Richardson, who I grew up with. He's going to be doing it out there. So he'll be setting the pace for me so I can draft in behind him. That'll be good. And I'm looking forward to it. And you know what's great is change and embracing the change and accepting it. Look where we are today. It's a whole new challenge that we never would have expected or experienced. And there's such beauty in it. I'm really looking forward to it. And I'm a little nervous, I have to say, but that's good. It means I'm excited.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure you've always had nerves before big race days, right?
Yeah, it's always the unknown, right? And it's the excitement and the butterflies and making sure all the technical things get together. But I'm already getting messages from people around the world who are getting up early and making time to do this. And what a great way to talk to people. And also, once again, we're spreading the message. And hopefully we can direct people to centers that are in their community, because now we have such a larger community. We can make a bigger impact and really spread the word of what's going on here.
That is awesome. I can't wait for the event tomorrow. I just saw a question in the chat. Once again, if you want to watch the Zwift ride, you can do that. It's going to be at 2 o'clock tomorrow, Eastern Time. And you can watch it on our Dempsey Center Facebook page. And again, you can always go to dempseychallenge.org to also watch. If you want to chat and interact, I would suggest going to the Facebook page because you'll be able to comment, and we're going to be monitoring comments and questions throughout the broadcast. And Patrick will be able to interact with you that way. So it's going to be really fun. Really, really excited. So tomorrow's a big day. Get some rest up. Even though we're virtual, we're moving tomorrow. We have
to work out. It's going to be a good
we got a workout to do. So
Don't
yeah,
ride too fast. Don't ride too fast.
Don't ride too fast.
I'm not going to. You know, the whole point of this really is to get people active and to get out. And what I love about group rides is really the fact that you can roll together.
Yeah.
And if you want to get racy, we'll do a little bit, then we'll recover. But it's really more about just getting people together, getting active, and enjoying the time we have. We have a timed event, which is interesting. So what will be fun is to see how many of the racers go as fast as they want and how many miles they get. I'm anxious to see that. But for me, it's really to enjoy everyone, to have a moment to talk to each and every one of you along the ride, and we'll take it nice and easy.
Yeah, that's a great
point.
I
say that now and then I'll get racy.
Yeah, exactly. That's a really good point, because just so you know, there's quite a few celebrity athletes that are going to be on the ride tomorrow, so you'll recognize some names.
You want to mention some names, or you want to wait?
I mean, I can. Keegan Randall, Olympic gold medalist and cancer survivor. If you've been following our series, our Facebook conversation series with Travis McKenzie, he interviewed her a few weeks back. So she'll be on there. Des Linden, the Boston Marathon winner from 2018. She's going to be on there. It's pretty awesome. I've heard Andrew Ference from the Boston Bruins going to be on there. I guess he's an avid cyclist as well, so that'll be great. And so many more. So just those are the three that popped into my head. But I mean, awesome, right? That's amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's a great piece of technology. It's really exciting, and visually it's really quite stimulating as well.
Yeah.
And we've got all our kits ready, so we'll be riding with our kits on, which is good. We have a real good team.
That's amazing. And I know I shared with you, and if you haven't, go to our website, you can see it, but all of the riders tomorrow in the group ride will be wearing Dempsey Challenge jerseys, specialized jerseys, and they are modeled after the in-person jersey kit that is going to be available in the incentive store. So
she froze up. So it'll be in the incentive store. You can get everything there and go online. But more importantly, you don't have to worry about it tomorrow because you get one automatically by just signing up.
$1,000.
Sometimes that happens. Karen, unmute yourself because I know you want to talk.
I think I'm back. Am I?
Oh, you're back now.
You're back.
You're back.
Okay.
You're back.
Okay.
You're back.
Okay, thank you. Oh, I got a little. Okay, we're good. Okay, Sunday, real quick recap for Sunday. Same thing, 8 a.m. we'll have a welcome video. You can go check out the welcome video. Again, post your ride. Brad, you're doing a century ride on Sunday.
Yeah, he's doing 100 miles.
We are. We're going to head out from Ventura, near the Ventura Pier, and head north past Santa Barbara and make our way back to Ventura, and then maybe find a local pub to spill into and get a bite to eat, and maybe have a refreshment afterwards. So it should be fun.
Good.
Awesome. So I know we have a lot of riders on this call, so enjoy your ride on Sunday. Again, make sure you're using that hashtag Reimagine the Challenge. Post to social throughout and use your finish line filter. On Sunday, there's going to be a closing celebration live stream. So it's going to be live and interactive. Well, it is live. So you can check that out again. It's at 4 p.m. on Sunday. And you can see that at dempseychallenge.org and also our Facebook page. And there'll be several other channels where you can pull from too. So tune into that Sunday, 4 p.m. And the last thing I just want to show you before we, say goodnight and everybody goes and carb loads for tomorrow is I do want to make sure you all know where your digital swag is, because we're in a virtual world where we don't have our in-person, our bibs to put on, or we can't get our selfie by the by the arch, the finish line. We came up with a really creative way for you to still do that. So I want to make sure you all know where that is. So I'm going to do a quick screen share again. All right. Let's go to, okay. So right on our website at dempseychallenge.org, if you go there, you can go under event details. This is where the whole schedule lives, all of our special events that are happening throughout the weekend. But you can go to this digital swag tab. You click on that, and here you will find all of the things you'll need for the weekend for your social. So if you haven't done this yet, today we are lighting up Dempsey Blue on social media. This is the tile that you can post. And I've seen a bunch already on Instagram as I'm scrolling through. It's just like blue tile, blue tile, blue tile. So awesome. Keep going with that. Let your teams know if they haven't. It would be great to even start the morning with just a sea of Dempsey Blue with that tile. So you can get that there. And then your digital bib, which looks like this right here. You can print that off and wear it on your walk or your run or your ride. We also even have a kid version where they can color it. Whoops. Where they can color their bib. So that's kind of fun. So you can check that out. We also have our circles of hope. If you haven't done that yet, if you look on the virtual honor wall, there's several people that have already done one. But you can print this off and you can color it and you can decorate it and put special messages and post to social media or our virtual honor wall. So there's been a lot of that going around too, and it's been really lovely to see. So that's where that lives. And then finally, a really fun thing we have is a digital finish line filter. So a Facebook cover photo. So once you snap your selfie of you finishing your activity, come over here. If you click on that directly, it will actually pop open Facebook and you can replace your picture with that finish line filter right there at that moment. So,
very cool.
Really fun.
That's great.
So that's what I have for you. I cannot thank you enough. We do have a few minutes, so if we have, if anybody has questions or.
Danica, can I say something?
Absolutely, Trisha.
I think that we should point out where we stand today. Thank you guys for keeping my hands very busy over the last couple of weeks. I process all the donations. But today alone, of course, we have the Poland Spring $100,000 match. And today alone, we are at, right this moment, $49,390.68. So we are halfway there today.
Wow. I didn't even talk about that, Trisha.
Kudos. You guys and your teams are all amazing.
Thank you. I can't believe I didn't even mention that. There's been so much to talk about. We just got the most amazing news from Poland Spring and we announced it yesterday. We have a $100,000 match from them for the weekend. Y'all.
We have to raise 50,000 more though.
50,000 more. That's right. You got to raise $50,000 more. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. So a $100,000 match coming from Poland Spring. What a surprise for us to go into the weekend. So let your teams know if they don't know yet, let them know that. So amazing.
Hey, Danica.
I see Amy.
Amy. Hi. Hey, I just wanted to say that in this incredibly, challenging time, pun intended, you have done an amazing job with your organization, with your excitement for the challenge, with coming up with all these amazing ideas. I don't know if I would have been so fired up about it had you not been so energetic and keep pumping out the information. And you, from start to finish, you've been fired up, even though, as you said, you've been building the plane as we're flying it. So yeah. I think the plane is flying and we're ready for an awesome weekend. And thank you so much.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, thank you for your hard work and the team.
Unreal. The team
job.
is amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
Honestly, everybody, if there's a question, it's answered quickly. If there's a concern, it's answered quickly. There's always a smile. There's always enthusiasm. And I agree, Amy. I was skeptical to begin with. How are we going to do this? And the energy and enthusiasm has just been incredible. So all of you guys, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. And I'm telling you guys, I hope, and we all hope and pray for an in-person event for 2021, because I need to like embrace all of you. But I also want each and every one of you to meet the entire Dempsey Challenge team. It's an amazing group to work with. I have said it before. I am in my dream job. I love every second of it. And the people that I get to work with, a lot are on the call right now. You know, Carrie, Trisha, Chrissy, Cheryl, Michelle, who else? Mel, there you are, Mel, Brad from, I mean, everybody, the entire team, Tish, okay, I gotta stop talking. I'm just gonna name off everybody. Everybody is amazing to work with. It's awesome. I'm so excited. And I'll stop talking.
And it's infectious. Thank you so much for your energy. It's driving us all in a great way. So thank you for that.
Oh my gosh. And now this is the only part about everybody being on mute. When you're not on mute, you have that like awkward second where you're like, oh.
Right. And you're on your own little bubble too, right? So you're like, oh, there's all these people here, which is good to remember.
Exactly. So anybody else have anything else? I can't believe this is our last call. That's wild. What a journey this has been.
One thing, thank you for all your work, but this whole virtual thing, even if we can go live next year, this somehow needs to be part of this moving forward, because you got 50 states, 43 countries.
Right.
It still somehow, let's hope we can all do the event in Lewiston, Auburn, but somehow it's still got to be this worldwide event. You've taken another leap forward with this whole Dempsey Challenge, and you got to continue that momentum. It's just, I think you got to continue with the virtual piece, and let's hope we can meet next year. I'm not convinced we can, but let's hope we can. But somehow you got to do it virtually as well.
We are, and that's a great point that you brought up. And hello to both of you. It's good to see you. And that's something we wanted to do. And this has always been something we've been talking about. But because of what's happened, it's accelerated that growth process. And you're right on, Bob. We're going to do that. We're going to continue it. So we have the physical event, but if the people can't travel, at least they can participate, and we'll continue to refine this. But I think this is probably the new norm in the sense of we're going to be using the technology, and certainly being able to reach people in rural Maine and also out of the state who need our assistance. We're going to develop those programs. There's a lot of things that we've learned through this process that have taken us down other roads that will help improve our services, which is exciting. So we'll embrace that, and we can do it in a safe manner as well. So very good. Good point. Thank you.
Thanks, Patrick.
And we missed you guys. It's good to see you.
I'm going to say, so this is Lisa Balsam, the client program director for the Dempsey Center, and I'm about to do my first 50-mile ride on Sunday with some of the board members and our nutritionists. So I'm super excited to see all of you and be part of it. And so thank you for all your fundraising efforts, because that's what helps me and my team be able to put all these amazing programs on. So, and to Patrick's point of being able to think outside the box and how are we going to do this virtually and bring more virtually. And so I just wanted to say thank you. I appreciate everything that you're all doing, and good luck on your run, bike, walk, hike, canoeing, whatever it is you're doing this weekend.
That's a great idea. We need to do that next year, some canoeing too.
Yeah, some paddle boarding, whatever it is on the water. Good luck with all that.
I almost forgot. We have one more piece of business before we close out and go enjoy our weekend. The winner of the bingo challenge. So yeah, I almost forgot. Can't forget that. So we've had this bingo card. Those of you who are new are just hearing about this. We've had this bingo card now for several weeks, and each square represented a different fundraising achievement or something we were asking you to do in the virtual Reimagine Challenge. And for each bingo a team captain you received one entry into a raffle. And if you blacked out a card, you got 5 entries. So team captains have been doing this for weeks and weeks and weeks now, and the winner is going to get a custom Dempsey Challenge bag filled to the brim with Dempsey Challenge swag. So without further ado, drum roll please.
Not really a drama at the table.
I don't know if she's here. Marianne Strickland. Oh, I saw some. Is she here? Awesome. So I don't know if Marianne's on the call, but I will get with her. So congratulations. Thank you guys so much for your amazing energy and your support along the way. And you're still there for us. And going into the weekend, we're at almost $900,000 in a reimagined challenge. So absolutely amazing. Thank you. Thank you.
Go get them, team.
Yes.
Come off mute.
Good
I want to
job.
hear you. I want to hear the claps. Come off mute.
Good job.
And be safe.
Goodbye,
Stay
everybody.
safe. Bye.
See you all.
Yeah.
Love you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Mindy.
Bye. Bye. See you, everybody.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye, Patrick.
Bye-bye.
Bye.